What is up, viewer, other watchers, Villarx back here, and I'm going to be giving you guys some tips here to improve your game on the Facebook Messenger soccer game. Now, a lot of you guys might be thinking, what the heck is this? Well, Facebook had recently put in a soccer Easter egg type of game into their messaging system, so if you send the soccer emoji and then click on it, you'll be able to play this game right here, where essentially you're just tapping the soccer ball and mimicking the act of kicking it up in the air as it bounces off the sides of the phone and everything. And this video right here is to help you improve your game on it. Now, there are some hacks out there. There are some jailbreaking Android things that you can do to your phone to be able to get scores like 9999, but this video is for the legitimate people out there who want to be good at a very petty Facebook game. Now, the first tip that I have to give to you guys is to just be calm. And this is the hardest kind of mindset to get into, especially when you're up there in the higher numbers. It can be really easy to crack under pressure, but with more practice, and that's probably the biggest thing you're going to need for a game like this, and that's practice, you're going to be able to sufficiently get to the higher numbers without breaking down internally. So that's the first step in this whole game, is to be calm. The second step is a bit more technical, and people say it all the time, it's hit the ball in the middle. But don't take it for granted, though. If you're not able to hit the ball in the middle, that's okay. But it's just common sense and common practice in this game to hit the ball in the middle as often as you can. If you hit the ball too far on the outsides, it will go bouncing all over the place, and that is an avoidable situation that you don't want to happen. But if it does happen, the next tip is probably a big one, and that is let the ball bounce off the wall. And this kind of ties in with the first tip of being calm, because a lot of times when the ball bounces all over the place, people freak out, and it's ultimately what causes them to lose the game. But if you take the step of being calm and this recently mentioned step of allowing the ball to bounce off the wall, as aka the sides of your phone, then you'll have a much better time controlling it and re-stabilizing the ball by trying to hit it in the middle. Of course, take this game, you also need some good visualization and some good hand-eye coordination and some good inferencing to see where the ball is going to go, because when the ball does bounce off the walls like crazy, you do need that sort of mindset to be able to tell you, okay, the ball's going to go in this position at this time, so I know when to press it. And really, you're going to see a lot of examples in this gameplay of me, bouncing the ball off the wall and being calm. Of course, you can't see my finger because it's a screen recording of the game, but a lot of the times you will see the ball bounce off the wall, and this is one of the biggest tips I can think of, is to let the ball bounce off the wall. A lot of people like to keep it straight the whole time, and once it hits the wall, hit it immediately before it hits the wall, and then things spiral out of control. But in this gameplay, the ball is bouncing off the wall, I'm letting it come down to the same area, and I'm hitting the ball in the same level of altitude on the phone the whole time. Of course, you can see I'm tapping the ball just underneath the numbers, and that's another tip that you can use to your advantage. It's not to let the ball be hit anywhere in a different region. So if you keep on hitting the ball, let's say, at the halfway point of your screen, keep the ball being hit on the halfway point. Don't move up, don't move down unless you're risky. Moving down is actually a good way to keep the ball on the screen, because as you can see right now, the ball is a little bit high, and if it gets too high up there, it could potentially be out of reach, and it'll be hard to visualize where the ball will land next. So you can see I'm trying to lower it a little bit right here, but it's not really working. So that's one of the biggest tips I can think of right now, is to keep the ball being hit on the same plane. So putting all of these tips into consideration, being calm, hitting the ball in the middle, allowing the ball to bounce off the wall, and hitting the ball on the same plane every time will give you a higher score. Of course, you need the practice, and you need to allow yourself to fail, because that's one of the things that'll lead you to success in this game. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sure, posting down, sure, like, and subscribe, gaming. Comment down below the maximum scores that you have gotten on this Facebook game, and bye.